The concept of the Satanic New World Order manipulating global warming to control the population is a theory that has been circulating among certain groups. This idea suggests that a secretive and powerful elite is using the threat of climate change to impose their will on the world, restricting individual freedoms and reshaping the global economy. Proponents of this theory argue that the evidence supporting global warming is fabricated or exaggerated, and that the true intention behind the climate change narrative is to establish a one-world government, eradicate national sovereignty, and implement a totalitarian regime. According to this theory, the Satanic New World Order is using various tactics to deceive the public, including manipulating scientific data, promoting false propaganda, and infiltrating key institutions. They claim that climate scientists are either complicit in the conspiracy or are being coerced into supporting the fabricated narrative. The theory also suggests that the supposed solutions to climate change, such as reducing carbon emissions and transitioning to renewable energy, are actually designed to control people's lives, limit their access to resources, and undermine their economic prosperity. However, a closer examination of the evidence and the facts reveals that this theory is based on misinformation, misconceptions, and a lack of understanding of the scientific consensus on climate change. The overwhelming majority of climate scientists agree that human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels, are significantly contributing to the rise in global temperatures. This conclusion is supported by multiple lines of evidence, including temperature records, shrinking ice sheets, and shifts in the distribution of plants and animals. Moreover, the idea that a secretive elite is manipulating the climate change narrative to control the population is not supported by any credible evidence. The scientific community is transparent, and research findings are subject to peer review and scrutiny. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change (IPCC), which is composed of thousands of scientists from around the world, provides regular assessments of the state of knowledge on climate change, and their reports are based on a thorough review of the available evidence. It is also worth noting that the actions taken to address climate change, such as reducing carbon emissions and promoting renewable energy, are not designed to control people's lives or limit their access to resources. Rather, they are intended to mitigate the worst impacts of climate change, such as more frequent natural disasters, sea level rise, and water scarcity, which can have devastating effects on communities and ecosystems. Transitioning to a low-carbon economy can also bring numerous benefits, including improved public health, increased energy security, and new economic opportunities. In addition, the theory of a Satanic New World Order is often linked to anti-Semitic and anti-Masonic conspiracy theories, which have been thoroughly debunked. The idea of a secretive elite manipulating world events is a common trope in conspiracy theories, but it is not supported by any credible evidence. It is essential to approach such claims with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing that they often rely on misinformation, cherry-picked data, and unverifiable sources. In conclusion, the theory that the Satanic New World Order is manipulating global warming to control the population is a baseless conspiracy theory that lacks any credible evidence. The scientific consensus on climate change is clear, and the evidence supporting human-caused global warming is overwhelming. The actions taken to address climate change are intended to mitigate its impacts and promote a more sustainable future, not to control people's lives or limit their access to resources. It is essential to approach such claims with a critical and nuanced perspective, recognizing the importance of verifiable evidence and the dangers of misinformation and conspiracy theories.